Hello everyone, welcome back to Survival Challenge on No Man's Land. So it's been by 2 days in game since the last time we picked up. Yesterday was rainy, stormy, and our goal is to plant the field, and realistically that's not something you would generally do, as far as I'm aware. I did do something off camera. I did cut some trees down. I loaded this trailer up for us so we can bring it right on down to the store. Make it a little less mundane and the same task over and over again. I do have some more over here cut, and I can bring those to the store in this video as well if need be. So you can see it's a good load. It'll be a fairly good sized one, similar to the one that's already on the trailer. So as I was just saying, our goal is to plant today. And I have decided, I was thinking about doing sugar beets or something like that. Long-term wise, it would be cheaper once you figure in harvester and everything to do like a seeder and then harvester and everything. It's like 2,000 cheaper once you figure in the harvester, seeds, fertilizer, and all that other things you need. And that's $2,000 we can spend to possibly do a mower, a tractor, anything that money could possibly go to. So I was thinking one of these two for the planter, and it's on the bigger side. But my thought is this is something that we could potentially buy now, and it could last a ways into the series and would help us long term, which is obviously great if we can spend the money now and get what we're gonna use eventually anyways. That's great, obviously. So let's head on down over to the store, get these sold. Hopefully these should amount to how much I need for the fertilizer and the seeds as well as the seeder. The seeder does have a fertilizer in it, so that should help us not have to buy another fertilizer sprayer. It's be a little bit cheaper in that front, which is always good to see, always good to have. I was thinking of planting, I believe, sorghum. I believe that's what it's called. Sorghum. This is what I was planning on planting, just based off the fact that when I was looking up the estimated time, or the time it takes for it to fully grow to be harvestable, is about 4 months, 4 to 5 months, I believe it was. And that's significantly shorter than like canola or a lot of other crops would be. And in this series, we obviously need money. So my thought is, if we can, even if it's make a tad less, well, we could plant sorghum twice in the time we get one harvest of canola or similar products or similar crops to that. So long term, we would make more money, is my thought, at least. We'd be able to harvest the benefits of that earlier. All right, I'm almost at the store. I'm hoping this should gather about 4,000 bucks. Is my hope. That would easily help pay for the seeder and fertilizer and seeds needed. I also realized that kind of looks like I'm ready to joust somebody with this stick is coming out. It's stop on here. This whole thing's just gonna explode as soon as I take the straps off. Yeah, I figured we might not get it all in one shot, but let's see here. 5,500, and we still got one log left. That should be in the zone, right? Oh, we got almost 10,500 right now for us. I should easily be able to afford the seeder then. Now I was thinking to get the case one to go on with the case farmall tractor that we do have, just to keep that going. I think both of these, as far as I know, they're basically the same thing. Like, you know, different skin, but they're very similar in how they work for the mods. I believe you can hook up another one to the back of this. Don't quote me on that, and then we could potentially add another one to it in the future and have an even larger seeder. Yeah, let's go the standard. Cheaper. We'll buy that right now. That's 6,000 there. And we gotta do buy a big bag of seeds. We're gonna have extra. I realize that. Now where was no yeah, solid fertilizer. I was thinking about getting this one. Just to save a little bit of money. Because I think the big bag is 1,000. Or it's 1,000 liters, 1,800. And the capacity is not that. So the capacity, I'll double check before I... About 800. Would almost fill it up. It'd be a little bit less, but we shouldn't go through the whole thing. I wouldn't think. Oops. Buy one bag of seed. We'll buy wrong one thing of solid fertilizer. I believe it's solid. That it uses. Oh, down to 2,000. So I'll have to take this trailer back and come back, grab that, load it up, and we'll be on our way to planting the field. Finally getting the crop going, that way we're not just cutting trees down all the time. So I'll quickly drop this off, then I'll meet you guys back up at the store. All right, here we are, pulling up back to the store. Fun fact, driving to our place and back took 6 minutes. That was a lot longer than I was hoping. Also, I didn't mention on the first episode, there is a telehandler here. Just at the store, we're not allowed to take it home for any purpose. It's just here so we can load pallets or anything as needed. It looks a little big, the tractor, but it should work. Oh, that beauty. And it fits our red color theme that we got going on right now. We're close enough to refill that. I don't want to refill the seed without... turn that off. Do it the more realistic, purposely or purposeful way how you actually would do it in real life. It doesn't just magically appear. With the bags, you could say, yeah, I got off and did it by myself, you know. That'll be a little bit tough to say. Not quite used to using these yet. Got a little bit of time to get used to it. There we go. That in. There we go. Oh, a little bit higher. No. More of it's sliding back on the fork. That's the way to go out. It is not cooperating with me at all at the moment. Oh, We got it. We got it, folks. Alright. I am going to have to leave this bag here at this store. I don't have a way to bring it back, so. Go ahead, park this where we found it. Let's get on our merry way back home. We get this seed in the ground. And we're gonna have to, before I forget, I would forget, and that would not be good. And I mean, it'd be fine if I put the wrong one in, but oh, this it does look a little big for the tractor, but I think it should pull it. The tractor is like 50 horse. I think this requirement was 60, so it's a little bit extra, but it's a fairly flat field. Well, worst comes to worst, it might just be a little bit slower through it. I wouldn't think it'd be too bad. And we'll have to make sure and get this in shortly, because I believe the forecast was 3 hours from now it's supposed to rain. I'd like to get this in a little bit before then, so the seed gets a nice amount of water on it. Might be a little bit early, but well, this is a video game. It shouldn't affect it too much, hopefully, right? And the nice part is, I think I said it prior, it's as fertilizer in the feeder or the seeder, so it'll make our day a lot easier and cheaper. I'll see you guys back at the house where we get this in the ground and we start planting. Welcome on back, everyone. So we're at just about at the house. We'll get this in. I'll probably go from the house towards the, well, this way. From the house, that direction. I have to try and turn around here. I'm not the most efficient at turning around. I'll try to get this straight on. It's a little bit over and it'll be fine. I just want to get as much as I can. Make sure the whole field gets planted, basically. If I get the grass a bit, that'll be fine. As long as we make sure we get the whole field. Alright, let's see here. Alright. Here we go. Fun fact, I was just quickly taking the thumbnail. I was starting to freak out because I couldn't tell the difference in the texture at the start. I was starting to think I messed up. But let's take off. Get this planted in. Seems like the tractor's handling it fairly decently. All right, welcome back, everyone. So we're just about done here. We're making pretty quick work of this so far. It's kind of nice it being so wide. Kind of makes it a lot easier on you. I did miss a few spots, unsurprisingly. I'm not exactly I wasn't planning it very straight. My rows were not very great at the start there, and it kind of messed up the whole way, and now I get to go around and fix it. Because, you know, fixing my problems. Fixing my mistakes. Oh. I didn't mean to do that. Gotta make sure the whole thing is planted. We need every last bit of this field. Get this, and I think we got one more strip. Dang. I missed quite a bit. When I was planting it, I was like, you know, I'm missing a few spots, but it doesn't look too bad. And now I'm going back through. I'm like, I'm missing a lot of spots. This isn't very good. I need to get a little bit better, clearly, on this. Like, this is a pretty large spot right here, a little strip. All right, so we're done. The field is planted. You see? It needs rolling, unsurprisingly. It's 50% fertilized. I would need to fertilize it again. Probably get that extra bonus. Can we afford it? Is the real question. Long-term wise, I was thinking probably after this is harvested, I'm looking to probably take this field and extend it all the way. Probably this corner will probably go up to here, so we get a little bit of room to turn around. So I have to knock this tree out. This corner will probably go clear to our border. So this is about right here's a border. So probably about in line with the shed, somewhere in here. That would, in theory, almost double the size. Probably not quite double, but close-ish. I'm maybe bringing out a little bit this way. So we have a little bit of room here between the field edge and the house. More likely, somewhere right in here, we're going to have like a track going through here. And I would like to clear some trees back here so we can get back here and actually start doing some work on this open field that we got right here. This is where I am thinking of doing some silage bales in the future. Because it's already grass, it's already ready. It's maybe in the long-term future we'll get some cows or something back there. It's already great wide open space. Oh, that's the fence. So let's probably bring the last load of logs, I'm thinking. It's oh gee, is this even gonna fit in that little spot? That might be a little tight. Oh boy, I got back up. Oh boy, I'm not very good at backing up. Some traits from in video games in real life translate, and one of those is my skill to back up. It's really bad. If you can't tell. Oh man, I might just have to cut all this out so you don't have to see it. Save you guys from this horror. This is a pretty tight spot there, but come on. Oh, no. No. Oh, it wasn't too bad. Run, deer, run. We don't need this for a couple more months so we can put it towards the back. We didn't use too much fertilizer or seed, so we should get a couple more uses out of it before we need to buy more seed, or go and grab the seed, I should say. Which more than likely, whoops, I'll probably grab the seed when I'm up there selling these logs. Nice part is I already have these logs cut, so it shouldn't take too long to load these up, hopefully. So let's pull on by right here, right by them. Shut the engine off. So I cut them down right over here. You see I have the stumps. I think it's only 3 bigger ones and 1 just small little one. At some point I would like to get, I believe there's a mod, like a hand planting mod or whatever it was, to regrow some trees in here, because I don't want to take all these trees out. I like a little bit of a forestry right by where I live. Although we do have a good size of amount of trees here. That's why I'm looking for ways to make money other than logging in the long term. So I was thinking going to probably be some greenhouses coming up. And I think that's probably what we're going to end up doing in the next episode. Part of the reason why I'm selling these logs. Oh boy. Oh. There we go. It's like a glove. I really shouldn't have put the big ones on the bottom. Like, I know, like, when you're stacking like that, you should put the big ones at the bottom. But the problem is I have to restack them. So I want to put the big ones at the bottom. That should hit me up there. Maybe if I hit a good enough bump, I might get a bunk in the head, but... Oh, I'm ruining my entire stack that I spent time on. I spent probably 5 minutes stacking that the other day. Oh, I gotta... A little bit closer. Oop. That way I can get closer to the trailer and hope this... Gotta strap it when you're doing it. I'm gonna have to unstrap that one. I'll do a quick cut and I'll have all of these loaded up. That way you guys don't have to sit through my absolutely great stacking skills. Alright, here we have the last log to go on top. Hopefully I'll knock the whole thing off. It's kind of just like playing like Jenga or something, just trying to stack them. Oh, it stayed. Looks good to me. Didn't fall off. Strap those down so hopefully they don't fall all over the place on the way there. Almost forgot to start. Gotta start the tractor to get anywhere. Trying to go a little bit slow that way I don't tip the trailer like I almost did the first episode. This is another big load. I'm thinking another 5,000 hopefully. That would put us right where we need to be, which is a good sight to see. And none of them are sticking in my head. I'll catch you guys as soon as I get to the selling point, and we'll find out just how much we made. All right, here we are. We're just getting to the store. We'll find out just how much we made. Like I said earlier, I'm guessing about 4,500, 5,000 again. Guessing / hoping should be the correct way to say that. This is easily probably about as big as the first load, I would say. Let's drive on up here. Shut it off. They're gonna fly all over the place. Yep, figured. So I don't know how much you guys are guessing. That's what I'm thinking is about 4,500, 5,000. We'll see here. 5,500. That's not all of it. That'd be a large chunk. This isn't gonna be too much, I wouldn't think. This one I don't even need super strength for. Another 700 bucks. We're at $8,000. That should easily be able to get us probably a greenhouse and probably a little bit more. This is a great site because the harvester, this one is $12,000. And we have to afford that somehow. So, as you can see, I've installed quite a few mods since the last one, trying to find a harvester, which will be good. That one comes with the head, which is good and cheaper for us. So potentially we could potentially buy another fertilizer to spray it again. Although I'm thinking in the next crop we're gonna end up turning lime on. Right now it's off. It's going to be turned on, I think, on the next harvest or before the next planting. I had to have it off just to keep it a bit, the correct word, entertaining, I guess. So we're getting a decent yield so we can buy more stuff. How much is a mower? 2.5, 3,500. You put 10. Oh, it's 100 horse needed. Ugh. I don't know if we. I mean, it looks pretty simple, right? Otherwise, they're getting pretty expensive. I have to have a look at Mod Hub if we got anything a little bit cheaper than that or better horsies. Well, less horsies, I should say, required. Do you think this is probably gonna be a bad idea? You think we could take that bag of seed back? I'm not sure if it'll dump in here and dump into the trailer, honestly. I honestly have no idea, and I guess this is one way to find out, is by doing it. Oh, one thing, it turns pretty good. Oh, gotta go up. Up. I can just unload it, right? I think that's an option. No. Up it. I think it might have actually did. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how I'm going to get it out. But that'll be a problem for later. Come on. Oh, come on. I somehow really messed this up. I really shouldn't have... come on. Oh. There we go. I really shouldn't have parked the tractor there and then tried to go on this side. Go ahead, park it right where the store had it. Since they're so generous to let us use their telehandler. Oh, probably should turn it off. Might not like it wasting the gas. It did not go into the trailer. And just strap it in. Oh wait, it shouldn't fall out. That was my worry, is that it would like put the seed and not the entire bag in there. I think that'll do it for today's episode. I'll drive on back and see you guys in the next video. Bye.